I'm Gina, and before I get started with my slide, I wanted to introduce myself and let you know why HackerCare. I am a co-founder and CEO of Hacker Lab. We're a hacker and maker space in Sacramento, and part of my job is community development, focusing on our startup, hacker, and maker community. So my primary day job is basically going around and trying to help startups, small businesses, and our hackers and makers with problems that come up as they're trying to do day-to-day business. And one of the things that came up was health insurance. The ACA and Obamacare Act started approaching, and everybody started panicking, and so I started looking into it. And I think ACA is awesome, but there are some flaws. It's not for everyone. And the subsidy part of it kind of greatly affects the tech community, because the subsidies are so low that many of you don't qualify for the marketplace or Covered California. So we started looking at different healthcare plans, and we found a broker after 6 months who was willing to take on a group health plan for the hacker and startup community. And I thought it was just going to be a little project, but it actually turned into a startup. So I have no healthcare experience, and this has kind of been something that we're slowly ramping up, and we finally are on our way. So this is HackerCare, and how do I slide? Okay, HackerCare. So what does that ACA mean for hackers, makers, and startups? Well, ACA, like I said, is awesome. If you can qualify for the subsidies, you're going to get a really great rate. If you don't qualify, you're probably going to pay a higher premium to help those who don't qualify. So we started looking into it, and so young adults between the ages of 18 to 29 living in San Francisco, if you make more than $45,000 a year, you do not qualify for any types of subsidies. So $45,000 a year in San Francisco is not a lot of money. That's pretty much your rent. And if you have student loans and car payments and a social life, paying another $300 or $250 or even $200 for health insurance is probably going to hurt you quite a bit. So in walks HackerCare, and what we offer at HackerCare is quality health coverage, innovative health plans. So we have a Aetna right now, which is a PPO, and it's the price for our plan is comparable to Covered California's bronze plan of an HMO, and we offer a PPO for about the same price, which means that you have more options for doctors, you have a lower co-payment, and some money to be able to go to the ER if you needed to, as well as x-rays. So it's a really great plan. We also offer dental and vision, and we have a copay, a share of cost copay. So if you exceed those costs, we actually have a pool that you can optionally pay into every month. That helps you if you have to use that copay, and we'll pay up to 80% of your copayment. And wait, there's more. So because HackerCare is a community organization, and it is pretty much organized by me, and we're not funded, we do ask for an annual membership fee of a whole whopping $50 a year. And so we thought, okay, well, how do we make people want to pay the $50 a year? So we have these awesome perks. So you can get discounts on Zipcar and Treehouse and Moo cards and all types of other things, and it's about $10,000 in savings if you were actually to use them on our platform. So, and how do you get on this? You basically go to our website, check it out, look at our rates, and join as a member. We don't charge the $50 a year fee until you actually get your health coverage. So we changed the plan recently, so it's no risk to join. As soon as your health plan is activated, then we charge you the $50 a year. And we do have big plans. One of them is a co-op deductible pool, which we already have in place. You can opt in to pay $15 a month. It's completely optional. And again, if you go over your co-payment and you have a big giant co-pay of, I don't know, whatever it's going to be, we will help pay that up to 80%. We're looking into doing crowdfunding claims, so we're looking on having a crowdfunding platform that will allow people to pay into other people's medical bills. And we have low-cost insurance, and eventually our goal is basically to have our own captive. What we want to do is have our own health insurance plan, so we want to get funded so we can create our own health insurance and plans that's catered basically for our community, because I do think that our culture is very specific and we have our own needs. Next slide. And who is behind HackerCare? Myself and Jonathan Nelson from Hackers and Founders. I'm actually a chapter leader for Sacramento Hacker and Founders. And Jonathan kind of put me on the task of handling insurance, so that's my job. As well as James Carlson from the Skull Factory, Charles Bell, who was recently the advisor for UC Hastings, and our broker. And that's our old broker. And that's HackerCare. Thank you. Any questions? Yay, no questions. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay.
Other employer programs as well?
Yes, actually, yes. So we are not just for individuals, we're for startups as well. So we can actually handle small companies up to 50 employees. So that's it. All right, thank you. Oh, there's another one? Yes.
About how many individuals do you have signed up with your program now?
Currently, we have about 60 individuals, and we're taking it slow because I don't have a background in healthcare, and so we're learning the enrollment process and getting that first batch of people enrolled, making sure they're taken care of, and then we'll open enrollment again. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.